you know, you're going to have to struggle through a couple technical difficulties. We are back. We have Sky Olin, 9-11 semis. Orange, Jude Young, yellow, Max Brown in the green.
And 2 going at once here. It looks like green got the better of the exchange. Orange had a nice little snap off the top.
And I'm going to guess how Tex likes to run it. Tex likes to finish with 8 and under, rather. He'll probably run 8 and under after these 2 semis, give these riders a little break.
And then
because we're going to run a final of the 9-11. And I'm sure there's some people hanging around waiting to see who's going to be crowned the new champion of the VIC 2015. And we will bring that ceremony of awards to you live from the beach. I'm with Morgan Just. I'm Kyle McClure. We're down here to Liso Beach. We're running 9-11 semifinal heat 1. We have Sky Olin in the orange, Jude Young in the yellow right there, pulling into one.
Very nice.
And
very nice.
He's got the Samurai Warrior custom Victoria skimboards that just pulled into that barrel. And Max Brown in the green.
Yep.
A good story about that board. Here's Max Brown going on his forehand.
Wow. Lots of acceleration there. A little too much for him to pull off, you know. Could have stepped on the back foot and maintained his balance a little bit there, but very nice wave. These kids, what do you think? They're going for a lot of good waves, huh? They have good wave selection.
Yeah, actually, they're carrying a ton of speed like that right there.
Yeah.
And the low tides actually gives them a little more running room and a little more space to see the waves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of high tide really kind of pushes you into that slope.
Yeah.
Doesn't give you as much space. You see they can slide on that sand.
They still have the steepness of the beach to give them all that speed, too. So, I mean,
Right.
Aliso is skimmable, really skimmable. Low tide, high tide. I mean, you know, today especially, all conditions, you know, all tides at least.
Yeah, when you have swell, when you have 3-4 foot swell, a lot of times Aliso can be fun from when the sun comes out to when it goes down. It's a playground.
Once the swell gets, 3 to 4 feet, 5 feet, it usually washes away any trough that there is. It makes the beach cleaner, so.
And we actually got lucky because a south swell filled in all day Friday, and then we had that south swell yesterday, and it just made the beach perfect. The slope was
time for the swell to come in.
Oh, it was great.
We had that whole day Friday. It was building, and it really groomed the beach perfectly for these competitors to really showcase what they have. And we've seen so much good stuff go down today. Great conditions, and how was that pro final? Let's talk about that for a second.
I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I have the energy to relive it. We had Tim Fulton go up against a heavyweight Austin Keene.
Yeah.
And it was 15 minutes of back and forth, just throwing blows at each other.
It was a really fun final.
I've heard Tim be called the winner. I've heard Austin be called as the winner. We're gonna have to wait and see. But
yeah, I mean, I think Austin might have had it. But what do you think?
I think Tim Fulton pulled it out. Like I said earlier, I think he skimmed a cleaner heat. I think his maneuvers were a little more precise, a little more calculated. Granted, he didn't get as big of waves as Austin.
Yeah.
But I think he skimmed a little smarter heat, and I think it's gonna pay off for him. But who knows? It's in the judges' hands at this point.
Yeah, and I thought Austin actually skimmed a smart heat because he waited for those big bomb sets, and he made it out there and he completed them. There's only a couple of times where he got under, he didn't make it, but the ones he did make, they were big.
Yeah,
they're impressive. That first wave really put a stamp on things from the beginning. And then you're right, Tim did, he really worked on his technical side.
It's just sorry to interrupt you, it's just not stopping. We've had waves, skimmable, contestable waves for a skim contest, because we get plagued. Every contest gets plagued with bad waves, whether you're in Cabo. I've heard of Cabo where it's just we ran heats in Cabo last year when it was side shore 30 miles an hour on wind in the evening, and it was just Cabo, they run a great contest, but
there was a couple moments honestly last year in Cabo where it looked really good. But I think it was more set up for it looked good to me, and they didn't run the contest, and then we ended up having to skim when conditions weren't that good.
Speaking of Cabo, a huge shout out. Oh, traffic! A huge shout out to Jorge and Diego Barba. They are our distributors down in Mexico. They live in Manzanillo, Malake, Mexico, and they actually run the Cabo contest as well as organize and run a contest in Malake and help the scene really grow and have an impact in with the kids and the pro riders alike. And they put so much effort into skimboarding, and they really use it as a tool for the community. Those guys are the best.
They really do.
X3M.
Yeah.
They own an X3M board shop there where they employ local kids, have them sell skims, surfs, clothing.
Yeah. You know, in that side of Mexico, skimboarding's actually a lot bigger than a lot of people realize, I think. You know, you go to the Malake contest, and I mean, you've been there.
Yeah.
What do you think? How many people showed up?
I actually didn't go to the contest. I just went for a film trip. I've seen video of the contest. I really want to go next year.
Yeah.
But it is like the event in the city. Like, that's where
the
people
whole town
are doing.
comes out. I'd say, 500 plus people show up to that event and, cover the beach. You'll look down the beach for 2 miles. The beach is a couple miles long, and you'll look both directions, and you'll see as far as you can skimboarders lining the
Kids
beach
skimming.
with plenty of waves in between for them to ride.
Max Brown almost pulled into one, just got caught on the lip. Yeah, when I was there, it was actually cool. I took a moment. The whole team was taking a nap, and I brought my surf, and who's this out in front? I can't see the color. Capping it off.
Nice completion, though. That was good.
So I took a walk down to the sandbar, the little surf break, and I saw 3 or 4 kids random by themselves skimming on grommets that we send down there. And it was just really cool to see a board that came out of our factory, put in our boxes, shipped down to Mexico to Jorge and Diego, and then ending up in the hands of, a little up-and-comer down in Mex, and they shred.